got the Texas Fan Better Podcast. Jim Bridge, Fifth Ward Crenshaw. You know the best out there. Keno, Bo Diggity 713. To all my Texas Nation. If you feeling good, I want you to throw them H's up high. Yeah, like that. I see you. Let's swarm. Yeah, Houston, Texas, born and raised. Yeah, that's where I'm from. The best city in the state. Yeah, we stay turned up. There's excitement in the air for the Houston Texans. We swarming all year, causing havoc, we wrecking. Coming off that edge, we got 5-5-5-5-1. Thing on the outside, locking down your number one. All about the swarm mentality. And the H standing on business is the way we operate. I rep that 7 like CJ, that 1 like Diggs, that 3 like Dale. H-Town, we doing it big, you know that 12 out here. And don't you never forget, better pick your poison, cause we got Joe in the midst. We rock that battle red, still blue, Liberty white, H-Town blue, drip galore, man, we so fresh, fire like the field. Shout out to the whole squad, chasing greatness. Eyes on the prize, one goal, it's time to take it. Let's get it. Throw them H's up, throw them H's up, now you throw them H's up, throw them H's up, we throw them H's up, throw them H's up, let's show love for them Texans, cause them Bulls about to perform. Throw them H's up, throw them H's up, now you throw them H's up, throw them H's up, we throw them H's up, throw them H's up, let's show love for them Texans, cause them Bulls.
Yo, and welcome back to the Texans Fan Battle Podcast. I'm your host tonight. As always, I got my crew with me. First off, the man that started with me from the bottom, now we're on the top. I got Mr. Fifth Ward Crenshaw himself. What's up, Crenshaw?
What up? What up? What up?
And then with me as always, we got Mr. H-Town Honcho himself. We got Johnny Honcho in the building. What's up, brother?
Oh, yeah, I'm feeling Houston Nation, Houston, Texas Nation.
All right, and then we got a special guest with us. One of Honcho's friends that had to come on to talk Texans with us. We got Mr. Ryan. How you doing, Ryan? I think you're muted, brother.
So what is up, H-Town? Nice to see you guys.
There we go. There we go. Keno is always messing up with his technical difficulties. He'll be on here shortly. The man that needs to be heard, Mr. Kenneth the Messenger. But while we wait, well, here he is right here. All right, Keno, always messing up. What's going on, brother?
Yo, y'all hear me?
Yeah.
Man, why is what's good, everybody? I don't know why it's showing I'm offline.
Hey, you know,
Good.
it's not a show without a technical difficulties from Keno. So, you know, we got to kick it off right. All right, with that being said, fellas, it's been a tough week for us, right? It's been a little rough on us. So I'll start with you, Crenshaw. How are you? We didn't have a live because it was so late and, you know, people had to work. Crenshaw, talk to us. How was this game to you?
It went as expected. I didn't have high hopes already because I know what this offense is. I know what I'm not the one that's going to cap for the offense. I'm not going to cope for my quarterback. I'm going to tell it like it is. Y'all know me. Y'all know how I am. This offense has been a shit show since last year. It doesn't matter if you got a new OC. It's been a shit show. It's not a good offense. Our quarterback, I don't understand. He can't. I don't know if he need to get his eyes fixed. He can't see no more. He gets happy feet. He don't trust his line. He don't trust anything. It's a shit show, and I'm upset because we're going into year 3. He's on a rookie deal. We're wasting him. We're wasting Will Anderson. We're wasting Stingley. We're wasting all these guys yet again. Wasting talent. Hiring inexperienced coaches. When you got experienced OCs out there to take advantage of CJ. We couldn't fucking score on the 1-yard line. You know what I'm saying? It's so much shit in this game we could dissect, but I'm just going to stop it right there. I'm going to let you guys go before I say some more cuss words, man.
All right. Well, let's start off with Keno. Are you still there with us?
Yeah, I'm still here.
Let's hear you out. What's your take on the game?
Man, I'm gonna be. I'm gonna try not to be emotional. You know what I'm saying? Whatever the case may be, or in my feels or whatever. But I just feel like we trash. That's all I'm gonna say. That's all I'm gonna say, man. And I try to keep it, We tried to wait till week 5. You know what I'm saying? Well, I tried to wait for week 5. But the problem about waiting till week 5 is we play the doggone Baltimore Ravens. And I can already see we're going to get probably worse than we did last year in that Christmas game. So, hey, I just don't get certain stuff. And like I understand Nick Haley is a first time, you know what I'm saying, OC. And so I expected this from him, to be totally honest. Whether people want to be like, no, 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 we gotta hold him to a higher standard because they choose this guy. But see, the problem is they choose this guy. D'Amico Ryans choose this guy. Nick Casario choose this guy. So I'm gonna hold that fire to their feet. I'm not gonna hold that fire to Kaylee feet. Because at the end of the day, first time OC, so he's gonna have bump in the road. That's just it's just common sense that he's gonna have bumps in the road, and he's figuring things out as he's become a first time play caller and a first time OC. You know what I'm saying? So that's just how I feel, man. And honestly, hearing Toa, y'all know how I feel about the guy. You know what I'm saying? Yes, he makes good plays here and there. He's very good at the run, but for some odd reason, he didn't know how to break down on Baker. So that was confusing me. That he missed that tackle. That's all I got to say for right now.
All right, all right, Johnny, talk to us, brother.
know me, man. I'm always the optimistic one, bro. And yet and still, I'm not hitting the panic button, bro. I'm not gonna hit it yet because first of all, we gave Bobby an opportunity to show what we can do in 2 years. Bobby wasn't all that bad, bro. I mean, I get we at the time we wanted more experience and we're still in that same situation. But I'm being so optimistic right now because the simple fact they're not gonna change on Kaylee. He's not going anywhere. They signed him to a contract. They still want experience and see what he can have going on. I'm not throwing in the towel yet, man. I feel like these last 2 games, yeah, we lost, but at the same time, we were put in two positions each game to win the game. We wasn't successful, but we were still put in those positions. So to say that we're at the bottom of the barrel right now, I feel like Rams could still be a deep running playoff team. I feel like Buccaneers is a deep running playoff team. And to hold those guys to, a low score and still be in a position to win the game, we're not far from it. So you guys been watching football a long time, man. So with that being said, at any point we can click, and that just goes for other teams around the league. Also, I mean, who knows what can happen? I mean, it is what it is, man. So right now, I'm still gonna wait it out to week 5, but I'm not throwing in the towel yet.
Okay, Ryan, what about you? Are you hitting the panic button?
Again, I want to say thank you for guys having me today. My thing is, I think we're going to need to start saying all for the field goal offense. We're going back to that again. I'm all for it, I guess. Um, the offense is going to need a lot of work, and it's not even like OCs or anything like that. And it's kind of just goes back to I've been seeing on social media and watching on 610 and all these people like Stroud has been sacked probably over 150 times in the past 3 seasons. Dude is shell shocked, and I'm hoping we can somehow save that. But it's just we just need to figure out how we're going to have to get past that and that whole situation. I do believe the defense and special teams, 100%. I mean, of course, that last game they needed to work on the tackling and everything. But if you're on the field for that long, I get that. But with the offense, we need some light, we need some sparks, we need to see some fireworks or something going here soon, or we're going to be in a situation where we're going to be winning a playoff game in the first round or second round exit again.
Okay. All right. Well, I'm kind of in agreement with Honcho. Like I see the writing on the wall for a horrible season. I'm also being optimistic because I know it's a different team. I know it's different, but we were in the same boat 2 years ago as rookie. I'm not saying CJ Stroud's that dude from his rookie year. I'm just saying we've seen this story before and we put the script. So I'm hoping that that's what is the case. Is just needs some time. So I can see that. But the thing that I'm seeing and it's frustrating the hell out of me is the non-adjustment. Okay. Yeah, yeah. D'Amico listened to us and he went man a lot of games. Okay, right. But here again, yet what killed us? The run game. So when the run game's killing you, what do? You go back to zone to focus on the run game. Stop the run game. But Bucking's out there right now, still getting 150 yards on him. He's still in RG running wild right now. That's how bad he ran us down. And then second ball, it's the second half. It's we went Kershaw. I agree with Kershaw. You can go back to year one with D'Amico Ryans and CJ Stroud. The second half, the Texans suck. It's terrible. And here's why. We don't adjust. Okay, so Todd Bowles, a defensive minded coach, realized, hey, you know what? How we're gonna beat this? We're gonna blitz him. And you know how we respond to the blitz? We throw Dare Dumbagal, whatever you say his name, out there to block. Listen, like, and I don't know about you guys, but when I was taught to block, you block from the inside and then you move outside. That's how I was blocked from little league all the way to high school. Block from the inside and then you move outside. Why is Dare starting all the way to the left side? I mean, why? CJ Stroud was deer in the headlights almost every time that blitz because they put Dare out there. If you're going to do that, bring in another tight end, bring back a fullback, bring somebody other than Dare. And here's another issue I have. Jay Noel, before he made that big one, every punt return that he was able to return, guess what happened? It was for big yardage. So that tells you something. Oh, the guy can make plays, right? Every time Higgins only had 4 snaps, and 2 of those snaps he catches the ball. One was for big yardage. So guess what? Guess what that's telling you? He makes plays. So why aren't we playing these rookies? Woody Marks. I mean, you could say the same thing for Woody Marks, right? So why are we not? This is the reason why we draft these guys. I don't want to go back to the Bill O'Brien experiment where we hate rookies. I don't want to do that. We drafted them for a reason. They're weapons. We're putting Watson in. Get out there and put the best man available on there. Okay, if that's a rookie, guess what? Put the rookie. That's the only thing that irritates me about this. We're not adjusting. We're not doing what we need to, and that's where I can see the writing on the wall. If we do not adjust, it really doesn't matter. We're one and done in the playoffs.
So do you? Here's my. We knew what needed to change before the season even started. And we started the season on the same stuff that we was doing last year. So that's why me and Chris, we not hitting the panic button, but we like, oh, so we're gonna do this again.
Oh yeah, I
We
see
keep
where you're
doing this again. Like we ain't changed a bit. Like we not disciplined. Like
That's another thing.
average tackling
I
the
told you.
dude helmet.
Yeah,
Like it's always the little things. And these dudes are in the league, they get paid millions. There's no way y'all should be making these dumb mistakes.
and it seemed like every negative play on the defense there was a flag. Every
That's the crazy thing. It was a sack. Every time it was a penalty, it was a sack or a tackle for loss, and threw a flag.
no, I agree. That's another thing is the discipline. I just the I'm tired of going for the big hit. Just wrap them up. Your point to Henry Toa. Just wrap them up. Quit trying to go for the big hit.
Man left his feet. Like, what was he doing? Why would you leave your man square up and take the man down? Why was you diving at his legs?
Well, and again, that big play, we know Baker Mayfield is he's money in the fourth quarter. The game film and the stats don't lie. Money in the fourth quarter. So why are you playing the receiver so far back? Make it make sense.
Can
Why?
I have a,
Why don't you have a spy on? Go ahead, Ryan.
so the thing I want to say with that, the whole mentality and all this stuff, like it was cute last year with the whole bringing out the whole swarm mentality, is the swarm and all that stuff. That shit ain't working. Like they just harping down swarm, harping down, get to the ball, doing all this stuff. Yeah, you can say a bunch of stuff, but get on the field on Sunday or Monday night and get embarrassed. Can you put up more than 14 points, 19 points? I mean, quit saying it, just fucking be about it.
Well, that's the thing. Like you can be the mentality, right? Like you can preach it, but at the end of the day, do your job. Quit going for the big hits and go for the sure tackle. I mean, that's what you're taught. It's basic football. Wrap up.
It's sad, man. It's
Hey,
sad because, like, I understand, like, middle schoolers, little league, Pop Warner, all them doing the stupid stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? They're young, but it just kills me. These dudes, like, y'all not in college no more. Y'all getting paid. This is a job, and y'all making these dumb mistakes. Y'all not tackling the correct way. Y'all not doing doing the right assignments that y'all supposed to be doing. And honestly, like at some point, why is Henry Toa playing over Harris? Like nobody is going to sit up here and tell me that Henry Toa is better than Harris because he's not. He's not. Like he's just not. And I understand Harris had a situation last year, but it's no reason this man should be starting over him. And then in a game like this, like you just said, Matt, why not spy Baker? And then if you know you got the perfect person to spy him,
well, you
you
got two.
still don't hear it Toa.
Hold
You
on,
know it's him.
you got two of them.
Yeah, you got two.
EJ Speed is a great spy. That's what he was known for in Indy.
Mm,
So you got the personnel. You're just not putting again. You're not putting the right pieces on the field.
I don't get it, man. I'm starting to think they behind.
Let me rephrase that. You're not putting the right pieces on crucial play. You know what I mean? And it goes down to every single game that we should have won. Goes down to crucial play. I mean, that's point blank. I mean, it's hard to argue. Chris, y'all
Why.
guys
That's
think that?
Yeah. Hello.
yeah.
All right. All right. Well, first of all, let me say something. What you said, Matt. That 2023 team, we play the last place schedule.
True.
This team this year, we playing a winning division schedule. So we 0-2 right now. It's going to be hard to come out of this hole,
No, I,
especially if the
I get what you're saying.
especially
I'm just
yeah.
optimistic there. I get what
O-
you're saying.
Okay, now it's really hard for me to blame the defense on anything because the 2 games they holding an opponent to 17 points a game. They was on the field 30 38 minutes on Monday. So their legs are heavy. So of course they're gonna miss tackles. They're not gonna wrap up. The offense is just trash. The offense scored 9 points in the first game, and I'm not gonna say they scored 19 this game because special teams gave them the last 10 points.
Well,
You know,
they were supposed to score right there in the off the block punt, but didn't.
yeah, yeah. And then you go, like I say, you go to 1 yard line. You did one run play, and then you did 3 straight passes. Didn't make no damn sense. On that Chubb touchdown, they let him score that damn touchdown right there. Man, I'm blaming everything on the offense. If the offense could get points or at least sustain a drive, the defense will be even better. But if the offense three and out, 3 and out, 3 and out, or third and long, and the defense like fuck, man, like we doing our damn job, you didn't do your job. See, I'm gonna tell you, bro. We don't have the right coaches to coach CJ up. CJ in his career, he's had the best line, the best receivers, the best running back. That's what he needs to be successful. That's what he needs to be successful because he doesn't have what it takes to elevate us. I'm gonna tell you what CJ Stroud is, bro. He's Dak Prescott. He had a good rookie year. Year 2, year 3 was up and down. But year 4, Dak Prescott turned it around. Why? Because he got a real good offensive coordinator, Kellen Moore. a real good offense coordinator. Dak almost had 5,000 yards a year for. We running this guy with the inexperience. Fire Kaylee now. It has been done. The Cardinals did it. I want to say maybe 7 years ago. They fired their OC about 6 games in, and they hired Brian Leftwich, and the rest is history. Brian Leftwich is out there. He's coaching in Colorado. Bring the motherfucker over here and get him with CJ. Get this man some fucking experience before you ruin this man. This rookie did want got a couple more years on him, bro. D'Amico is only good on defense. D'Amico has bad clock management. He don't know nothing about offense. He don't know shit about offense. Whatever fucking the OC says, he said, okay, that's fine with me. That's fine with me. He don't know shit about offense.
Well, here's the thing.
So come on, what's
Here-
up?
Here's the thing, though. Again, that goes back to bad adjustment. Like if you see Darray getting blown up in a blitz, why keep putting him out there? Same thing last year. You see Dalton Schultz getting creamed by a defensive end. Why keep having him block him? That's the issue we're having. There's no adjustment. And you're right. The defense was out there 37 minutes last Monday. You know how many times? You know how long they're out there in the second half? Almost 20. That's ridiculous. Almost 20 minutes in the second half.
So Matt, if you keep preaching adjustments, I know we just 2 games in, but when do y'all expect these adjustments to come?
Well, I was hoping after the Chiefs game last year.
We don't have the time, y'all. I'm just going. That's. I'm not hitting the panic button. I'm just coming on down to realistic.
Like
I'm
all
being realistic at this point.
both games, especially Monday, both games were winnable. So we're right there. But
That's the problem, though. That's the
right,
problem. We've always been right there. We've always been right there. The Packers game, the Lions game. I know I'm missing something. Like we always been right there, but we never can finish. And these are the games that we need to finish. I don't care if we beat Tennessee and the Jags. That's not finna make me. Oh, we back in it, y'all. We good. Yeah, the doggone record 2-2, but we didn't prove nothing. And then we go to Baltimore and get whooped like we done stole something. Like that's what's gonna really piss me off. Like these are the games that we need to be winning. Yes, I know we should beat the Jags. We should beat the Titans. Yes, I would like those wins, but it's not changing nothing for us.
It's bad to
but
say
that's fine.
that.
That's fine.
Sorry.
Go ahead. Go ahead,
It's
Ryan.
bad to say that when we go into a bye week, the best case scenario is 3-5, and we're about to get mollywopped by Baltimore. Derrick Henry, where he cannot stop the run game to save anybody. And Derrick Henry right now is licking his fucking chops right now to get revenge and seeing Houston defense and be like, oh, guess what's going to happen? Another 200-yard game. But now with Tennessee this time, it's going to be with Baltimore.
Yeah. But the fruit report, Kendall, I agree with you. What I'm saying is we can be good enough to win the division and make the wild card. But that's
why does that
that's the only
matter?
thing that's going to happen because what happens with great teams? What happens with great coaches? They adjust. We like Crenshaw said, like Honcho said it, you said it, I said it, Ryan's probably said it. We want to see a fucking Super Bowl. At least, if not a fucking Super Bowl, at least get us to the AFC fucking championship. We can't do that. We can't do that with the way that's being. We got the talent. You can't sit here and tell me we don't got the talent because we got it.
Miko don't believe that. CJ don't believe that. Shoot, do Kaylee believe that? I don't know, because ain't nowhere in the world Jalen Noel is not getting PT, y'all. Like, man, and then I know people was like, oh, shoot, it took Justin Watson to get going IR for the rookie to get ready to get some minutes, but what's his name back? Christian Kirk back, most likely to play this Sunday. So it's like
And Darius.
crazy thing, he might be our best. He might be the best. Well, I'm not gonna take him over Nico, but what I mean by like in space, that man seemed like he can really do something in space. So why not try to get him in space on the offense and see what the heck he do with it? It's not easy to return punts like he did, y'all. It's not easy to do that.
Go ahead,
We
Honcho.
rarely see anybody do returns like he did recently.
Go ahead, Honcho.
Answer that question, man.
Can't hear you. You're cutting out on us.
What you said, Chris, I agree 100%, man. We wasting some good talent out there. But to go back to say, why were we in this position and why we didn't do it, it just goes back to, hey, these guys that we brought in have never been in this situation before. Bob Lazier. Bob Lazier is a senior something up in the office, whatever. That is the closest mind we have to an office in the whole building, bro. So we are clearly lacking there. Like you said, Crenshaw, D'Amico don't give a damn, nor he even care what's going on that offensive line. D'Amico, one thing that stood out to me about that guy, man, he's very media trained when it comes to talking on camera. I heard a couple guys ask him earlier about how involved he is on that offense. He say he's just plenty involved. I mean, coming from looking at a fan, we looking at it like, hey, like I don't we don't see the difference from what's going on from last year. But to go back what you said, Keno, man, to answer that question, it goes back to inexperience only because it's simple reason, man. And I'm gonna continue to be optimistic with it because I feel like we don't have a choice. Yeah, Crenshaw Cardinals might have did it 7 years ago, but what's the chance of them firing Nick Cayley in the next couple of weeks? So I'm basically putting putting all my cards in on Cayley right now to him actually learning on the job. How fast is he to learn to switch from doing this last game to doing this to this next game? That's what I'm banking on. I don't see them realistically firing him anytime soon. So, man, I'm gonna continue to say it, man. I mean, I know it's rough right now, but I mean, I kind of do see the light, bro. And I'm not going against anybody in here. This is just my personal opinion. I do kind of see the light. Not a lot of us expected to go out there and beat Buffalo last year, but we went out there and gave them a battle. Yeah, they damn near came back, but hell, we took home the W. That's all that matters. So what's not saying we can't go out in week 5 and actually put up a game with these Baltimore Ravens and put ourselves in another position to win? So I'm gonna leave it at that for right now, man. I'm gonna continue to be optimistic about it because, like I said, I mean, Katie's not going nowhere. He just has to learn on the job right now.
All right. Well, the reason why we're not going to be Baltimore because the 3 games we played Baltimore, including the playoffs, and y'all can look it up yourselves. We have not scored an offensive touchdown in 3 fucking games against that team. With CJ fucking Stroud, we have not scored an offensive touchdown against Baltimore. That shit ain't gonna change this year. They gonna whoop our ass. They gonna whoop our ass. But let me talk to Ryan right quick. Ryan, check this out. Your offensive line coach was ass last year. The assistant coach was with him, and you promote the motherfucker and think it was gonna be better. Why did they do that?
That's a good fucking question right there.
Like it makes zero sense. It makes zero sense. Like their logic, their logic. Like if you was gonna promote him, then promote Gerard Johnson. Then they should have promoted Gerard Johnson to be the offensive coordinator. Why go and get a guy from the Rams thinking that he gonna do the same thing Sean McVay does? That doesn't happen. That doesn't happen, man. I just don't understand you. Why would you go back to back inexperience? That doesn't make any fucking sense, bro. That doesn't make any fucking sense. It
Run.
just I'm telling you something. One more thing. This team has been a shit show since we told Peyton Manning, "Hey, your ass, we're gonna stick with Matt Schaub." Peyton Manning, like, what the fuck? I'm gonna come over here. Nah, fuck you, Peyton Manning. We want Matt Schaub. And ever since that day, we ain't been the fucking same, bro. You got a
I,
Hall of Fame guy right here. Could have came over here. We would won a Super Bowl with this motherfucker. They say, nah, we want to go with Matt Schaub. And what happened? Matt Schaub played 7 games. We ran him out of town. Peyton Manning went to win MVP, Super Bowl, all that shit with the fucking Denver. We had the same fucking squad over here. Think about it. Look at the Denver squad on offense and defense, and look at our squad back in 2011, 20. Man, I'm gonna shut up, bro. It's stupid, bro.
fifth,
It's
Hunter,
fifth
I
ward.
want to tell you something real quick.
Oh,
Hunter, you said I'm sorry, Ryan. I'm gonna let you go.
go
But
ahead.
you said that what makes you think that we can't go to Baltimore to win? This is what lets me know that. We can start this year. The Rams game. All right. We can go last year. The Vikings game. Also, the Packers game. The Jets. The Jets. The Jets. Come on, bro. Like, it's no way
Fucking
in the
yikes.
world we should have went to New York and lost. Like, it's no way. That was a bad team. And they
The Jets twice. The Jets twice. Don't forget to say that. The Jets twice. 23
yeah.
and 24.
Yep. And then also at home, the Lions. Like it just don't make the Chiefs are on the road. You know what I'm saying? What?
Tennessee. Tennessee. Don't forget Tennessee.
Yeah, Tennessee at home. Like
Opinion, bro. I don't. This is my opinion. I don't take one game and place it with the next game. I feel like we game plan for whatever team's in front of us, and that's how I feel like the Texans try to approach. But at the same time, I don't put a lot of heat on Miko because he's called the defense. For example, um, just Monday, fuck that 4th and 10 play, bro. He put Tor in that position to make the tackle, and it was even a delayed blitz, and he still missed the tackle going wide. Our defensive coordinator slash head coach put him in that position to make the tackle. That would have sealed our win. So I'm not gonna give D'Amico a lot of heat for that because the simple fact, man, you only as great as you is in your position. Great players make great plays. So with that being said, maybe we're overlooking some of the players that we have might be a little overrated on our team. We might like them as fan favorites, but these guys probably
But
suck compared to other these guys, bro. So
okay,
we're
so
talking.
I didn't mean to cut you off, Honto,
Go ahead.
about
Go ahead.
this is why it's back on D'Amico, right? You know that Henry Toa has problems with tackling. You know it, and
You
you
know,
have
it's us because he was our leading tackler last season, and stats
okay.
don't show everything,
No,
but
well, missed tackles is a big. I mean, he had a lot, but you're right. He led Henry Toa led the Texans, but you know who had more tackles than Henry Toa? The guy you went out to get for the Colts, who is a great spy. So if you're a great defensive minded coach, like you said, crucial 4th down, a delayed blitz. What's going to tell you? Myself. I'm not a head coach. I already know. I'm going to put EJ Speed out there, or like Kendo said, Christian Harris out
or
there,
both. Or both.
out there to make the tackle. That's
Because hey, we talk about them being tired. Shoot, put them fresh legs out there then.
I'm just saying. I get what you're saying. I get what you're saying, Honcho. I agree with you to a extent, but also he knows the players. He knows their fault. Like he knows Jalen Petrie can't cover, but yet week 1 he kept putting him on Devontae Adams. You see what I'm saying? Like he
Poop.
he puts the players right, but sometimes like you said, fan favorites, players that we like. You can kind of say the same thing for D'Amico. You got players that he likes, and because he keeps I give you prime example, Darway. Why the hell is that man still on the team? Why?
I can't wait till
Because
Joe Mixon
because
gets back.
the the reason why he's on the team because his jersey has a C on it, means captain. That's the only reason why he's on the
Why
team.
is he a captain?
That I don't know why the fuck he's a captain. I don't know why he's a captain. But let me ask y'all guys a question. I can't remember. I'm at the game, but damn, I can't remember. On that 4th down play, did we have a timeout?
Yeah,
Yes.
most
Why we didn't
definitely.
call a time? Why we didn't call a timeout?
Because we trying to hope and pray that they mess up and get a
Yeah.
turnover.
Yeah.
That's what D'Amico. Because I didn't understand why he had been calling timeout, bro. D'Amico literally let it play out. Knowing your defense tired, and you just let it play out. Don't make sense to
Well,
me.
I get why he didn't because, but the first down, the second down, and third down were great defensive plays. They stopped them. I mean, I get why, and he's trying to run the clock down. But yet again, he's getting ahead of himself. Calm down. Put the right person in. He likes to rotate these fucking. Okay. After that, after the 4th down when he picks in, Why are you taking out Daniil Hunter and Will Anderson? When you got to get to Baker Mayfield, why are you taking them out? That's when you call a timeout. When they pick up the fourth down, those two players are tired, and you got to get to Baker Mayfield. That's when you call a timeout. Why are the best two edge rushers not in the freaking game?
I got something to say, man. Let's stay on this D line, man. I don't understand for the life of me. O linemen can't check out. Quarterbacks can't check out. But we got D linemen checking out. I just don't. I understand. Yes, y'all can get some breaks, but at certain times, I'm sorry, they need to stay on the field. I do not want to see
That's the
Dylan
Miko,
Morton
brother.
on the
That's the
field.
Miko. That's the Miko.
I
He's
know, but
day
I'm
one.
just saying. I feel like the whole league do it. So that's one thing I don't understand. Because like offensive linemen, they can't get a break. They don't get breaks. They got to be. They can't get nobody to come in and sub them in. You know what I'm saying? Like they can't get no breaks. So at the end of the day, like they play when the offensive line play when the opposite team defensive line play. So why are y'all like getting all these doggone breaks? That's why I don't understand. But yeah, we can move on from that.
Andre, got anything to add before we move on? We still can't hear
No, man. What was the question?
you.
What were
You
y'all
got anything to add before we move on?
hold on, man?
Ryan, you got anything to add?
Actually, I do actually have one thing that
Go
Fifth
ahead.
Ward got me on this one. So earlier when we were talking about all OCs and all that stuff, you're saying Nick Caley's not the guy, and I'm with you on that 100%. But let's say hypothetically, and this is going to be for all you guys, let's say we get to week 9, halfway through the season, OCs and head coaches are being dropped off the board, and let's say we decide to jump ship. I'm gonna give you three names right now. Who would you want to replace for Nick Caley? You got Brian Darable, Mike McDaniel, and Zach Taylor. Sorry. Like in that whole situation, because those three guys right now are in the hot seat as is going forward.
Well, me personally, I would bring Mike McDaniel back home. He started his coaching career here. I bring him back. Because I
And he's
like the
from
his
the
I like the way he does his misdirection. I love the way he moves his players around the field. Think about think about what Waddle does, and look at our rookie Noel. That could be your Waddle right there. I just like the way he run his
Preach it.
offense. You know what I'm saying? I just love everything about him, and that's my guy right there, bro. That's my guy.
you know, Anto, who y'all want?
No, I'm down for the McDaniel, but my thing is I don't know, y'all. I just keep getting frustrated because we always think about these certain guys, just like we thought about the good idea of, interviewing Cliff Kingsbury, and somehow we chose Bobby Slowick over Cliff. Like it's frustrating, man. I just look at it like, yeah, that sounds good, but D'Amico's not gonna do that. That's
Well, so in that situation, we were saying the same thing about with finding our head coach before we got D'Amico, and then we end up getting D'Amico. We trust him. We love him. He's a good DC. I mean, he's rough around the edges, but he's good.
Ryan.
We're going to find our OC.
Ryan, this is where a GM and a competent GM and a competent owner would be. That D'Amico, we respect your decision, we respect your boy, but you are an inexperienced head coach. You are the defensive minded coach. You know nothing about the offense. So this would be a bad idea for you to go get a rookie offensive coordinator. That was the conversation that should have happened. I'm just saying.
100%. And I think it was a conversation that you had last week that I was all in for. That's why I actually made me want to join this was like dealing with that whole situation of like having a rookie DC to be a head coach and having an experienced OC it'd be a power struggle or anything situation like that. But now, how many years are we in now with D'Amico? Like, he's we got to take the reins off of D'Amico. He ain't no rookie anymore. Like, put some fucking put some people in the OC now at this point. Like, put somebody that's going to know actually how to run an offense. Like, who cares how many years have head coach this dude has had? If Mike McDaniels gets on the free agency, pick him up. Hell, if fucking anybody, like, this is going to be better than what we got now.
Uh, Honcho, go ahead. Can't hear you, brother. You got it. Something with your mic.
Can you hear me?
Yeah.
All right. To answer your question, Ryan, man, I never been a type to go back on anything. We got to kind of play with the cards we dealt, man. But honestly, man, last year, um, I had a sleeper OC that I wanted, man, and his name is Andy Stanovich. That's the Packers offensive coordinator. We had a chance to actually got go and interview this guy, man. I honestly feel like he's gonna be a head coach next year. Has a great call plays before. Also, have some experience with the offensive line and a run coordinator. I feel like we missed out on that guy. I said earlier this season, like I said, I'm always an optimistic guy, but the only thing I feel would kill us is the inexperience. And I think it's getting us early in the game right now. But fortunately for us, I feel like we have a harder part of our schedule this year, around this time this year. But later on in the year, man, once we get to the easier part, it's gonna be a time where we get back to that hard part again. So what do we do at that time, man? But to answer your question, man, I'm a still be the same way. I got to deal with the cards we dealt, man. We end up signing this guy, Kaylee, and just got to go from there. I mean, I get what everybody's saying. I get what everybody want to do. If we had the option, I would do it too. The way it's looking as a fan, but I don't feel like we're gonna be in that position to just say, "Hey, fuck this guy. Let's go with this guy."
Well,
So that's where I'm at.
this is why.
100%. I agree with you. We need to buckle down, I guess, at that point. But it's going to be a long season.
But this is why. This is why we're not going to, right? Because the Texans won't do something like that. Well, it never happened in our history, and it's never going to happen in our history. Texans don't have the balls to do it, so we're stuck with Nick Haley. So we
Hey, here's my thing though. I wouldn't even fire Nick Haley. I'm not blaming it. I keep telling y'all, I'm not blaming Nick Haley. They hired him. So if we gonna fire anybody, Nick Casario, buddy, it's time to go. That's how I feel. Cause the way you not setting this man up for success with the offensive line, you didn't get not one elite guard or tackle in free agency, and you could have got one. But yeah, that's how I feel.
And and as a fan, man, as a fan in Houston, Texas, loving this team, bro, it scares me, and I'm honestly say the word scared because in the next 1 or 2 years, this team is about to be dismantled, bro. I feel like this is one of the greatest defenses we've had, one of the greatest, and it's about to be dismantled. With that being said, that defense being dismantled come with us taking a step back again. And us being Houston fans, bro, we went through that shit too many times, dog. And I'm petrified to go back to that moment, bro. But I feel like if we don't make an immediate change or do something, which I don't, like I said, I don't see it happening. I don't see see the chances of it happening. Man, we gonna be back to them fucking 4-13 seasons and fucking it's gonna come, bro. And I'ma hate it, dog. I talk too much shit to see us get to this point being spoiled with two back-to-back division championships to going back to be winning fucking 3 and 4 games, bro.
well,
I don't know what the fuck I'm gonna do, bro. I'm gonna be
well,
honest.
when me and Crenshaw started this, that's where we were at. We uh, uh, Watson was fucking us off the field and on the field, and we sucked the ball, pause, and
Heyo.
we're here, so hopefully we keep riding this ship. But I agree with you, Honto. It doesn't seem very likely.
Hey, maybe they see some us as fans don't see. I mean, like Crenshaw said, Cardinals did it before, and if we serious about winning some shit, why wouldn't we do it? But
because
again,
that's not how they operate. They don't operate.
right,
They
right.
operate safe. They
Yep.
operate safe.
Right. And
So
I said that before. We don't go and get bad guy players. Me personally, I like bad guy players. Look at Dallas. They always going to get fucking bad guy players, bro. The guys that drop in the fucking draft or whatever the case is. And they got this shit going on. Yeah, bring them in. Okay, give me a shot.
Hunter, when's the
But,
last time Dallas won a Super playoff game though?
well, I'm not saying specifically as a team. I mean, as in, go and get a
I'll,
player. Uh,
I'll tell you a team that does it all the time. Two of them, the Chiefs
Eagles.
and the Eagles, and
Yep.
look
The
what they've done
Eagles.
the last
There,
couple of
there
years.
you go. They
Yep.
go get bad guys. Bad guys. Look what the fuck they just done the last 3 or 4 seasons.
Yeah. So
I mean, we
Right
gotta
on that
spice up
one,
this
yeah.
division. We gotta spice this division up, bro. We gotta spice this team up. We gotta get some bad guy shit going on here, bro. If
well,
if we don't,
so like again, you got to put the best talent on the field, right? And and to hold somebody back because what they did in the past or a mistake they may have, that's garbage because we can say in the organization we've been there. Remember, you you can't let the inmates run the asylum. I mean, I'm just saying. So if you're gonna, you gotta practice what you preach. You got to give them chances and put the players on the field. That's just my opinion. Joe
I
Mixon,
get it.
bad pass. Look what he's doing. That's why
I
we're
I
losing because we don't got Joe Mixon with
I
Ken
get
over there sleeping.
I get it, Matt. I mean, I always felt like, man, hey, to get back and to save a bunch of salary cap and not spend that shit is a waste. Where we at next year? I think we're damn near close to being last in the league. We're close to being last in the league as far as the money we'll have next year. We spending the cash, but fuck, like you said the other day, Matt, it don't go against the salary cap when you go and hire these OCs and shit. Why not spend the money? Why not spend it? It's not
D'Amico.
coming out of this. It's not coming out of the cap.
Nick Casario too.
the
Don't just put on Nick.
the reason why they're not going to spend the money, Huncho, because they're still paying Kelly, they're still paying Lovey Smith, and they might still be paying Bob. So that's why they're not going to do it. They're still paying these guys.
You got to be kidding me. Look that up.
Look,
You got to be kidding.
look it up.
No,
You got to be
He's
kidding
hey,
me.
right.
he right,
Look
bro.
He's
that
right.
up right
I know
now,
for
bro.
sure Cully's still getting paid, bro. I
Bro,
know
And,
for
and
sure.
hold on.
Lovey
Yeah,
too.
hold on. I forgot all about that. That's another reason Nick Casario got to go. Fire this man right now. I don't have time for this no more. Fire this man right now. The fact we hired David Culley for one, and you tell me we still paying him, and you hired Lovey Smith and fired him after 1 year, and we still paying him, and you telling me we might be still playing Bob, man, fire Nick.
I thought
Hey,
we're
hey,
still playing
Hey,
hey,
yo,
BOB.
Nick,
hey,
I'm
hey,
free for some money.
but look, check this out. Check this out. We hired David Culley, a wide receiver coach that has never had a wide receiver to have over 800 yards ever in his fucking wide receiver career. Then this motherfucker became a running back coach, and he never had a running back to get over 1,000 yards, and he got demoted off that shit. We hired a motherfucker that we didn't much know about. It was like he was on Kansas City. Really? That motherfucker was ass, bro. Like that was a
Don't
bad
forget punting
hire.
on third down.
Yeah. Oh my
Bro,
God. That guy was
what
ass,
was
bro.
his contract? What was David
He
Culley's
had he had
contract?
a four he had a 4 year contract. He had a 4 year contract.
5 million.
4 year contract. So we still paying him. Let me see. Hold
Five,
on.
five,
How long
five
he been
million.
gone? Hold on. D'Amico been 3 years. Okay, so he might be done. He might be done. He might be done because Lovey was here 1 year. D'Amico, this might be his last year right now. I'm not
You
sure. I gotta
need
look
to
it up.
reinvest that money back to Houston residents.
Yeah.
Hey, David Culley look like that lawyer that be on the billboards in Houston. I
No,
can't think of his name, man. We like
I
that
know
lawyer.
exactly what you're talking about.
And then like Lovey Smith. Okay, you should just hired him from the jump. He was a DC year one, a head coach year two. They should just hired Lovie Smith from the jump. Both years, he could have got the culture back. He's a respectable coach. They should just did it from the jump. You know what I'm saying? And the only reason why, to me, they wouldn't got D'Amico because, like me, I'm a season ticket holder. We wasn't coming to the games. We wasn't showing up. So their pockets started getting hit. So that's why they said, okay, enough is enough time for a change. We got to do something to get the fans back. So what happened? They hire fucking D'Amico. All of a sudden, Cal out there cooking hot dogs for motherfuckers. When have you seen Cal cooking hot dogs for motherfuckers? He cooking hot dogs. He cooking burgers. He wearing grills. He got piece and chains on. Hannah out there throwing up the H. You ain't never seen them do that shit, bro. Because they trying to get us back, win us back. And so now they got us back. They getting their money back. And what they did this year, they go up on our fucking tickets, but don't put a good product out there on the field to win fucking games.
I, I,
It's
well,
sad, bro. It's sad.
but here's the thing, though. Like I see why they hired D'Amico. He has a good track record, just like Robert Salah. But again, just like Robert Salah, they set him up for failure because they get what inexperienced OC, and that's what happened. And that's
I want to add to that as well when you're saying the OC. So today, when I was driving to pick up my girls, I was listening to 610. CJ Stroud was on the podium talking. This fool straight up said, Stroud said he thinks the processes are good and he sees the field really well. So you guys just take that how you feel with that one.
well,
That
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 was him
that
saying
pissed
for
me off.
in week one. So I don't know. He doesn't need to stay off the mic.
No, that pissed me off when I saw that when that dude fucking straight up 4th and 1, you overthrow Nico like that bad. You've really seen the field real well there, dude.
Man, it was multiple things. He overthrew Nico when he came across the doggone field, and he was wide open way before. Threw it up, and the defender had time to come back towards the ball and knock it out of Nico's hands. He threw the ball behind Hutchinson that he would have walked in the doggone end zone had he threw it right in front of him. He would have literally ran around that safety, and he would have ran right into the end zone. And then, man, bro, I don't know what's going on with CJ. But y'all,
But he sees the field well though. That's good though.
Well, that's what I'm saying.
he's
He needs
seeing
to stay off
ghosts.
the microphone because remember he said week one we were lollygagging. Why would you say that?
Hey, Matt. Hey, put that last comment up on the screen, man, about the three OCs.
I don't see no comment on here.
You talking about the Tampa has?
Yeah, Tampa has. Yeah, put that up on the screen.
It's not letting me.
Not letting you. Okay. Well, all right. Well, on that comment, and he's right. Tampa has had three straight OCs, and Baker had three new offensive coordinators every year, but it hasn't affected him. CJ, the last 20 games, CJ has been horrible, man. 85 percent passer rating, 20 touchdowns, 14 interceptions the last 20 games. Bro has been bad. But see me, I call him out. Other people, they still baby him, honeymoon stages. I'm not gonna do that shit with him, bro. He has been really, really, really bad. Last year, I think he missed 43% of wide open wide receivers. I don't know what the hell's going on with the guy, bro. I don't know what the hell's going on with the guy. I don't know if he need to go with Jameis Winston and get his eyes fixed or what, bro. He need to do something because it's
He needs
hard
Tank
to
Dell.
cap.
That's
It's
why.
hard to cap for him. What'd you say? You say you
Said
need Tank Dell?
he needs Tank Dell. That's why.
Shit. He need to do something. Well, Tank Dell ain't coming back. Tank Dell ain't coming back, man. So he got to figure that shit out, bro. He got to figure that shit out. He's been horrible. Horrible. How a CJ led offense, game, bro? Like that's Davis Mills averaged 16 points a game, bro. With worse talent, and you got CJ with this.
Hey, I agree with you, Crenshaw, man. To be honest with you, bro,
And you're right. I mean, we can't keep babying him. We've been spoiled with two back-to-back division championships, man. But at the same time, he hasn't been the same, man. And us as Texans fans, we need to acknowledge that shit. It is definitely something going on with him. I just don't want to get to the point to where we invest in this guy so much because next year, or even possibly the year after, yeah, we can keep his 50 year, but this guy's gonna make 65 million dollars, bro. And like I told my boy the other day, bro, it's funny when you look at Jacksonville's situation when they got Trevor Lawrence locked in for another 4 to 5 years, making $300 million, and he's not putting up the numbers that you would expect him to do. We're about to be in that same fucking situation, bro. If if we don't switch some shit up, and it's funny right now, but really I'm crying on the inside because this is our fucking quarterback, and this is the cards that we're gonna have to be dealt with, bro. So and I told my boy earlier, um, and I'm gonna go ahead and put it out there on the record. Everybody hear me say all the time I'm an optimistic guy, but if we don't get CJ and experience OC, we ain't never going nowhere, bro. We're not going nowhere no time soon, bro. And I'm being real. I like to see for at least foresee the future, man, and stay with a good positive attitude. But if we don't, we're gonna be in that same position that Jacksonville in right now with Trevor Lawrence.
All right, go ahead.
Let me ask y'all a question. If CJ, all right, if CJ would have won the Rookie of the Year, would your tone about him be different right now? Because when he
Oh,
won Rookie of the
definitely.
Year, he gave you a little hope. But if he would have just had if he would have just had the same season he had last year, his rookie year, would fans still be like, "Hey man, he can do this, he can do that"? Because his rookie year
Spoiled
spoiled
us.
us, it
Yeah,
spoiled us, and it fucked him because it made his career fast forward. See, he didn't get to take baby steps; he had to walk first instead of crawling first.
I agree a
You know what
hundred
I'm
percent.
saying?
And I feel like
Yeah.
Indianapolis, even for example, Indianapolis fans are going through that right now. Fuck, you went from Peyton Manning to Andrew Luck, bro. Y'all was spoiled with the success that y'all have, and then to go to Anthony Richardson, it's killing those guys. And we're kind of in that same position, this different scenario, but same position. We were spoiled with two back-to-back championships. Okay, Houston being a big city, we're known for a lot of shit, spotlight and all that. Okay, yeah, we're a football team. Hey, bro, you gave us 2 years of back-to-back division championships. We want more. We seen what you can do. Me personally, I'd have been fine had CJ come in and won us 8 games coming from three. But hey, you took it overboard. You gave us two back-to-back championships. Now with us as Houston fans saying, fuck this division championship shit. We want AFC championship at the least.
Super
And to
Bowl,
go out and see
everything. Right.
him do and to go out here and see him missing like that, and like Keno said, seeing ghosts and shit on the field, it gives us no hope. So all Texas fans have to feel the same way
So,
right now.
so
Now we gotta face Danny Dimes.
I'm going to
Hey,
disagree with you, Chris.
hold on, man. Hold on. Let me ask Ryan a question. Ryan, do you watch college football?
Not so much, but seeing how fucking Danny has been doing, I've seen him in Giants, terrible. Like he was terrible. I've seen the highlights somewhat in college. It was not that good. I'm not. I know in Indy he's doing something impressive right now, but it's a matter of time something's going to implode. But right now, that's the hunt right now is Indianapolis. That's our fucking hunt right now.
Go ahead, Chris.
Well, the reason why I said that, could CJ really just be playing how a typical Ohio State quarterback plays? Think about it. Have they ever had a good quarterback come out of Ohio State? Has a good quarterback ever came out of Ohio State
Mm,
ever? So maybe CJ's playing like how they quarterbacks normally play, and we just expecting more. Cause like I say, he won Rookie of the Year. We're expecting more, and that's not
So,
how it is. For him to be successful, I'm gonna say this. I'm gonna shut up. For him to be successful, he got to have everything around him. So they got to go get him either elite tight end or another elite wide receiver, and he got to just have a lot of skilled players for him to be successful. Other than that, bro, we're gonna be having the same talk
Not
year after year after year,
not
and
not
I
going
shut up and
against you,
listen.
not going against you, Crenshaw, but I do want to feed off what you just said, and you know whatever your response is. Okay, if he needs all that around him, what was the successful point that we had his rookie season? What gave him that success?
That's
Noah
you.
Brown.
Say it
Nicholas
again. Say it
Carter.
again. You were chopping up. Say it again. You chopping up.
My bad. Can you hear me?
Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah. So
I hear you now.
with all right. So with CJ having the success that he had at Ohio State, and reason being that he had all these guys and everything around him, what gave him the success that we had in 2023?
Nobody knew
All
who
right.
he
The
was.
success in 2023. I'm gonna tell you. Nobody knew who he was. They didn't have film on him. We and so we caught a lot of people by surprise. And then once the offseason came, they got film on him. They're like, okay, we're gonna put a safety high. We're gonna do this. We're gonna do that, and it changed. Same thing's gonna happen to Jalen Daniels this year. They got film on Jalen Daniels, and they're gonna shut that shit down. That's what the NFL do. But we got to adjust. Your quarterback got to adjust. Your coaches got to adjust. But what happened? Our coaching staff is it's ass on the offense. Defense, I got a good coaching staff. On the offense, it's ass. So if you got to ask coach, how can I ask coach teach CJ any goddamn thing?
Nah, for real.
You know what I'm saying? How can I like how can I be in film room with an ass coach?
Nah, kid it. One more thing I'll add, and then we'll move on to the next thing so we can end this thing. Uh, I would the only thing I would disagree with you, Crenshaw, about the rookie year. I wouldn't be the same. I'll be the same way if he won rookie year or not. This is what gave me false hope. Him going to all these damn podcasts, all these damn interviews, going to all these damn places, acting like he's top five in the league. If you're gonna be that, play that. That's what got me there. That's what got me false hope. He's that dude. Okay, I got you. We haven't seen that dude again, ever again. Ever since he went to Japan, he must still be there because we haven't seen him since. So yeah, that's what got false hope. All right, well, moving on to the Jags game. Well, real quick, we'll get the predictions, what we got to do, and your hot take. I'll start with you, Kenner, because it looks like you're falling asleep over there. What you
Nah,
got?
honestly, man, I'm frustrated. That's
Nah,
all. Like I'm ready to explode, bro. But I'm trying to relax. It's week 3, but yeah, man, I'm just tired of the same old, same old. But as far as tradition, man, okay. So Texans win. Yeah, it's gonna piss me off saying the score prediction. But Texans win 20-13. Um, hot take. Last to get a pick. Keys to win. It's the same stuff every week. You know what I'm saying? We explain this every week.
nah,
But
right.
offense got to be better. Offense got to be better and give our defense some doggone time to rest on the doggone sideline. Stop getting all these quick 3 and outs. And yeah, that's the key to success. We got to run the ball. Got to be able to block, run block, and don't have their Wale on the doggone field. How about that on offense?
For sure. All right, Honcho, what about you?
uh, I gotta run with my boy Ken on this one, bro. I'm not. I mean, it's the Jags, bro. I'm gonna give it to us. Fuck, we haven't lost in Jacksonville in a couple years, bro. So I'm gonna give us the win. Um, Jacksonville don't have a Rams type defense nor a Buccaneers type defense, so I give us 24 points to Jacksonville's 17. Um, my hot take, man, I'm gonna go with I'm it's not really an exciting game, so I'm gonna go with my casual answer. I'm gonna give 55 and 51 a sack apiece.
All right, Ryan. What about you?
Well, I'm gonna be the negative one here. 17-14 Jacksonville. Hot take. Travis Etienne is about to have a field day since he's the second leading rusher right now. But I will say Derek Stingley Jr. will have a pick six.
Okay. Crenshaw, talk to us, brother.
All right. Well, actually, I, the Jags defense is pretty good this year, and their offense is pretty good this year.
No,
So I'm
I
going
gotta
to.
go back with you on that one.
Well, I get it don't matter who they play, but that's what they play. That's what's in front of them. So I'm going to be like Ryan, and we're going to lose. I'm going to say 27-13.
27-13.
27-13. They're going to beat our ass in
Hey,
Jacksonville.
we're not that bad.
Hey, Crenshaw, all I know is if that happens, Nick Casario and Dion need to be on the plane. He need to be fired. Like, like real talk, y'all. That's the first person I'm firing. If I'm in Texas, if I'm Hannah or Cal, that's the first person I'm firing, man.
And I guess my hot take would be CJ throw for 300 yards since he ain't done this shit in forever.
Oh,
Shoo.
go
But in
300 yards and
Texas,
we
it's
only put up how
14
many
straight
points?
games.
13
300,
points.
300 yards and we put up 13 points?
Hey,
Yep,
that's possible.
that's
That's
possible.
possible.
That mean we driving down the field, kicking fucking field goals, or we got a turnover on down,
The
something like
almighty
that.
field goal offense is back in the
Yep,
act.
yep. That's what we are. We'll get down the field. Here come Fairburn. All time leading score. Field goal, field goal, field goal, field goal.
I feel like I could
I
feel 2017 on me right now.
I I gotta go with the Texans. Just like I think it was Honcho said. Uh, we got it in Jacksonville. We haven't lost in a while, even back in the Davis Mills days. So I give us the W, but I give us 9-6. I am not giving
Oh
up no
my
more than
God, bro.
bro. We suck. Our offense is ass.
Shoo.
So 9-6.
No, if we win 96, Nick Casario still need to be fired, bro.
Well, that
Somebody's
happened.
trying to get fired, bro. Down points on the
Hold
road 2 times.
That
Nah,
happened. What was it? 2 years
somebody got to
ago?
get fired, bro.
let me go back at what Crenshaw said real quick, man. Crenshaw, how, and you know, this is just friendly debate. How is Jacksonville so confident? How can we get on this podcast and say, well, we had so many unsuccessful years, staying with Jacksonville, and expect them to come in there and beat our ass, and they're not thinking the same thing about their team?
All right, let me tell you something. First of all, right now, Jacksonville know that they should have beat the Bengals. So right now, they know they got away. Right now, we're down. The media, the fans, they listen, they watch. So right now, they don't have no confidence in themselves, bro. Look at CJ today. He look like somebody died in his family, bro. You see how he was looking? He like a little
You
sad dog, bro.
you don't think we
So,
might be a little desperate?
nah, bro, nah.
I
Jacksonville
mean,
is about Jacksonville about to beat our
we,
ass, bro.
I,
The only reason why they lost Cincinnati because they had the game plan for Joe Burrow and the backup came in kind of like when the Texans lost to the Jacksonville when who was the quarterback Matt back in
Matt
who was the
Jones,
quarterback he
Matt
got hurt.
Jones.
Yeah,
No.
and the backup came in. He
CJ
came in. He threw
Beathard,
for like
Yeah.
five
Bethel.
touchdowns.
Be hard. Bethel or
Yeah, he
whatever.
came. Yeah,
Be hard.
yeah, whatever. Yeah, so he threw for five touchdown on us. So it's the same thing happened. You know, when your game plan for one quarterback, another quarterback come back in, it fuck everything up. Now he did throw goddamn three picks. They should have lost the damn game. I don't know what the hell. I didn't watch the game, so I don't know how the hell Jacksonville lost. But I think they're still gonna whoop us because even though it don't matter what the record is, it's a division game, and every division game is always tough. But I feel like our confidence is so low right now. The players are so low. The body language is so low. The offensive line is not going to change. You can't fix an offensive line during the season. You fix it on the off season. So that offensive line is not going to change.
Well,
So they're
going
gonna
by
whoop.
that,
They're gonna whoop our ass.
going by that logic, quote unquote, hypothetically, we lose Sunday. We're gonna go into Tennessee with that same mindset. We lose to Tennessee because based off these last three previous games,
I don't think that would happen.
we already basically have zero confidence in them beating week 5. So based on that logic, we're gonna be a 0-17 team this year.
No, we will beat Tennessee. The reason why, because they have a rookie quarterback that's still learning the ropes. Now I have watched some of his games, and he have doing a lot of dumbass shit out there, and I expect that again in week 4. But I going into the bye, we will be 1-4 going to the bye, and then we gonna have those 2 weeks off. The fan base is about to go down to Kirby and cause a living hell. We're gonna come out the fucking bye, and we're gonna play Seattle Monday Night Football, loss. We're gonna play the fucking 49ers, loss. We're gonna play the fucking Broncos, loss. I'm telling you, bro, it's about to be bad, bro. It's about to be
I don't
fucking
know about the
bad, bro.
Niners. They're pretty beat up.
Man, the
I
Niners
don't
about
know.
to
McCaffrey
Niners
cooking
about to
come
beat
back
our
in
They
this
ass.
time
don't
though.
do nothing.
I don't give a damn Brock Purdy playing or not. They about to beat our ass. They got better coaching than us, bro. We always get out coached. Think about it. What's the best road win have D'Amico won in his tender here? His best
So
road
so
win.
One, and that's against the Bengals.
I
Hey,
still feel
let's
like I still feel
The
like our deep
Chargers,
I still feel like our defense at this point is at least worth 4 wins. So
man.
where do we get those wins?
not
I
the
don't.
fucking Jags, that's for sure. We can't stop the run. Travis is the second leading
Bro,
rusher right now, and this
bro,
dude is
look,
about to
he
run.
played against damn near last 2 defenses in the NFL. I'm not sold on Jacksonville offense. I watched that game last week. All the difference I seen was a
The
hell of
running back
screens.
in Rams and the Buccaneers. Bucky, who the fuck? I mean, I know Bucky is a good running
Hey,
back and he's
Bucky
got good
Irvin's
run,
top 10. He's
But
pretty good.
we've been tested these last
but
two
it's
weeks.
not like we're playing against Derrick Henry.
Jacksonville has not had a test. I don't believe it until I see it.
Okay, Huncho,
I'm not gonna
Huncho,
believe it until I
Huncho,
see it.
Huncho. I got one for you. You sent us this in the chat. You
Right.
sent us that the Buccaneers was missing offensive linemen. You said we're gonna eat.
For
Did I
sure.
did,
For sure.
did we
For
eat?
sure.
Preach
Did
it,
we
preach
eat?
it.
We didn't fucking eat against them.
I'm not gonna say we ate because the simple fact
We didn't must get
Bucky
home.
Irving
wait,
with
it's a lot
Bucky
of
Irving.
factors. It's a lot of factors to that. I can't sit here and say our defense ate, but at the same time our defense sat on the field for 40 minutes. How the hell
And it's
can
and
any
it's gonna be
defense?
the same. It's gonna be the same on Sunday.
How can any defense eat if you're on the phone for 40 out of 60 minutes?
It's gonna be the same on Sunday. Travis
I,
gonna run up and down. It's gonna be the same shit. Like these motherfuckers are dumb. Why would you run in between the tackles against Vita Veda? Go
I
to the
will.
outside. Go
So
to the outside. It just
there.
they do
So
dumb shit.
what Honcho is saying though, I will give a credit though is so we are facing a different quarterback. We're facing Sunshine versus fucking Mayfield. So that
I
will
mean, these
give.
guys don't have success against Houston, and I'm gonna use that logic because
I give you that.
we continue to use that logic when it comes to the Baltimore Ravens, when it comes to the Kansas City Chiefs. Why can't we continue to use that logic when it comes to the Jacksonville Jaguars? Well, all of a
And
sudden
you
now this
trash
year,
right now, brother.
yeah,
You
we trash
sorry.
when look, we trash when it comes to Kansas City and Baltimore, but when it comes
Winning
to
team.
Houston and
But,
Jacksonville, we whooping their ass. So
well,
why is that logic
But
different
when that
now?
fucking tide
hold on.
turns, what
Well,
the
hold
fuck's
on.
gonna happen?
Why is the
In
logic different?
Honto's defense, okay, yeah, the Jaguars won week 1 and they almost beat a Bengals team with a backup quarterback. The Texans
I,
beat, but Texans almost won 2 games against playoff caliber teams. So I see where Honcho's coming, but also see this Travis Etienne running all over us. Travis Etienne has his worst games against the Texans. But here's the thing
well,
too. Here's the thing. I'll take Kyron Williams on the Rams every day of the week, twice on Sunday over Travis Etienne, and he didn't have 100 yards against.
Let me say
Yeah,
this,
but what
man.
about Bucky?
I'm gonna leave it at this. Let me say
But
this
they
one
have a
thing,
better
bro.
run game. And, the thing with Bucky is we played man. So what's man going to do? It's going to take people at the box. So
Yeah,
hopefully,
you play man, but you're still missing like two key pieces on your O line against one of the best defensive
right.
lines.
So if you play man, you're taking people out of the box. Unlike zone, you have that the box stack. That's what we did in what's called against Los Angeles. We stacked the box and we stopped the run, but yet we went Puka and Devontae Adams
Oh, I don't want to hear
turnover.
Puka right now.
Let me say this real quick, and I'm gonna leave it at this. History shows when it comes to Kansas City and Baltimore, we don't have we're not very successful against those guys. When it comes to Houston and Jacksonville, we have far more success. So how can we say Jacksonville is gonna go out there and beat our ass and be optimistic and confident with Jacksonville beating our ass, but be ashamed to say, okay, week 5, we can possibly pull that shit off? That don't go hand in hand. How can we say shit like that and go out and shit on ourselves towards something when it comes to being successful versus one team and unsuccessful versus the other team? You get what I'm saying?
I get you on that one.
It's only because this offense hasn't shown me anything that they can go out and beat Jacksonville. That's
But,
the
but
reason why.
they okay, to a
Well,
point
well,
they
well,
don't, right? Like they do show you that they can, but then yet they fumbled the ball once again in the second half. Like the first half, the offense wasn't that bad. CJ Stroud was looking at 300 yards.
I mean, Matt,
That was
Matt,
about the most excitement I've
and
had
and
in a
and, and
game
that
this year.
game, in that
That first
game,
quarter.
in that game against you talking about the Rams game, the fumble the ball, right? You talking about the Rams game, right?
No, I'll talk about Monday.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay, okay. I'm about to say, 'cause that Rams game,
First drive.
I think we only got in the red zone one time, man. It was horrible. Okay,
Well, what?
Now Monday, I knew it, and I text you guys, and I said, now we got down the field and scored. Is it going to continue? And what happened?
But here's the thing, though. Here's the thing that's different, right?
Scripted
We,
plays.
we kept sustaining the long drive. And then after the second half, that's when the long drive, that's when the defense got tired. Because we went back to the, like you said, scripted, predictable play.
Man, that
So
defense was tired in the first half.
it was there at the point, but at the first half, we're still in it. The offense was still, again, CJ Stroud was still looking like he was going to reach 300 yards.
But what is a defense worth if they cannot, if they're going to have to stay on the field for 4 quarters on the field constantly because the offense can't do the job, and again the fourth quarter and just have to be gassed out and they can't stop the job? What's the point at that point?
I
Well,
mean,
here,
that's what we had in a nutshell, bro.
I'm just saying, like, fucking either do
but
something
also
to
again,
slow it down.
but hold on. Also again, though, you can't name me one player on the Jacksonville Jaguars that's better than any player. Even the backup lineman that was in that game on Monday for the Buccaneers. Like, I mean, come on.
The kicker, that's about it.
Um,
That's
Hey,
all,
that kicker got a
Matt.
leg.
Don't forget, Matt. This is the same team that lost to Bryce Young, and we
no, I,
lost to the
I,
goddamn, and we
I
lost
get
to the
it.
quarterback for the Falcons. I can think his damn name. That's sorry,
No,
motherfucker.
Don't
I,
forget,
I get
don't
what
forget
you're saying.
about 45-year-old Aaron Rodgers on
Ritter,
Halloween night.
Yeah,
No,
Ritter.
Ritter.
We
I get
lost.
what you're saying. But also, Chris, like you said all the time, brother, it's the division game. What does that mean? We're going to play it hard.
With those wasn't
Hey,
division game.
Chris Shaw, ain't no blowouts in division games, bro. You know that. Only motherfuckers that was really blowing people out was fucking Brady back in New England. They
And
was
Peyton
blowing out
Manning,
I
man.
motherfuckers.
mean, well,
Peyton
technically, we blew out Jacksonville. It was week 3.
Yeah.
That's when Tank and CJ arrived. You know what
This
I'm
was
saying?
And that's
this
what I'm hoping happens
So
this year. I'm hoping this is the game that the breaks out. We just,
this will
all
this
we
will
But
be my
but
NFL bet. If Texans beat the Jags, I'm putting the house on Nico over 100 yards against the Colts in Indy. 100%. If Houston wins this game,
We we we
100%
we,
then.
we need something to build off of, man. And I'm gonna call it this game, bro. And I'm gonna be honest, as a fan, it hurts. Last 2 games, I had us winning those games. I'm 0-2 right now. And I'm gonna continue to be optimistic, man. We this is our baby here, bro. We got this game circled on our calendar as a EW every year, easy win. And until we beat the Ravens, we ain't proving shit. Until Jacksonville beat Houston, they not proving shit to me, bro. And I'm just being honest. We was
I feel,
tested,
I feel,
bro. We were tested. Rams
I
and
mean,
like
Jacksonville beat us last year, but I digress.
No, they didn't. We swept that.
no, we swept them last
No,
year.
No, I thought they beat us last year
No, we got the only
at
team
home.
that
it
beat us
was the Titans that
was
we split.
no,
We went
yeah,
5-1 in the division last year.
yeah. Titans the only team that beat us last year.
Oh,
Which
so that might be
that's
2023
not
then.
even that's not better. But to be honest, so in that situation when we lost, so we were resting starters and we weren't really trying to win that one game right there.
But I do tell you one thing. I put 100% in the Texans this Sunday. But if they lose this game, bro,
Mm-mm.
I don't know about my optimistic shit no more. And I'm being real, bro.
Dude, they're gonna have to do more than just if they win the game, they have to beat the shit out of the Jags to get
And
me as a believer again.
this game's hard to beat the shit out of people. Like the Texans, like Crenshaw said, we did it 2023, and Deshaun Watson did it against the Titans. But other than that, we really never beat the shit out of division players. So
But Houston's notoriously owned the Jags in London, quote unquote Florida. They have honestly always beat the crap out of them, or it's been a close game in Jacksonville.
yeah,
These are two different teams going into this game this week, and I, for one, I don't believe that they can get done for a win.
I don't think there's two different teams. I think the Jaguars are still the Jaguars. I think they're regressed. BTJ is not BTJ. He's playing scared. I think Lawrence is ruining him with these hospital passes that he's been throwing him. Yeah, he leaves the NFL and drops right behind CeeDee Lamb. So I mean, they have taken a step back in my opinion. But again, they haven't really. This is their test against the Texans. This is their first good team that they played.
It's so bad.
Wait, hold on. Wait, hold on. So okay. So y'all,
So
hold
bad.
on. Y'all got me thinking. Y'all got me thinking. So we went 5-1 in the division last year, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And we went 5-1 in 2023 as well, right?
No, we lost.
Um, uh,
We lost two games. We went 4-2. We lost against the Colts and Jaguars.
Jax.
Oh yeah, we lost to the Colts. Oh yeah. With Anthony Richardson.
We-
Oh no. Yeah, Anthony Richardson, right? Not
Yeah,
Anthony Richardson.
CJ rookie Richardson came to Houston and beat us.
Yeah, and then the Jaguars beat us because of the rest.
Okay. Well, basically, what I'm about to say is, I'm about to say is, so we get most our wins in division. Yes, bro. We ass, bro. We ass.
But
We
what
we
I'm
ass.
saying
We
is that
can't beat nobody outside the division.
we can say this though, right? We do still have one of the best defenses. In the league. So
We have
this
one of
is
what?
one of the best defenses in the league.
I
This
do.
I mean, yeah. I mean, right now they number 7. They one of the best defense in the league. But think about it. If they stay on the field the way they stand on the field, what's
I
gonna end up
know.
happening? They gonna start getting injured.
No, I get what you're saying, Chris. Well, this is what I'm getting. This is the Jags' first test. They play like Hunter said. They played the two of the worst defenses in the NFL. This is their first test to see who they really are, and I don't think
Well,
it's.
I mean,
I just want to.
it's a test, but if we ain't wrapping up, it ain't no damn test. Because all they want to do is
That's
all they
facts.
want to do
Yeah,
is push
hey,
B, hit the hit
one
stick.
hundred,
That's facts.
one
That's
hundred.
facts.
I just want to reiterate what the comments are saying with Tyman saying, what are we talking about here? The Jags are getting way overrated. No way in my lifetime I would say the Jags are overrated or anything like that. I agree with you. They're not good, but Houston's not good either. I'm not saying the Jags are a good team at all, but
Well,
how we have seen this team playing right now, I don't have much faith in this
this
team
is
right
the
now, how
difference.
it's going forward with it.
This is the difference, though, Ryan. You put Cohen on as ROC. It's a different team. It's a different team. We are a better team. We're way better talent wise. Every player on the field, we are 2 times better than Team Jaguars are. But when it comes to personnel, that's why we are not the better team. Like that's where we can get beat if we get beat. It's because of personnel. Again, both games were winnable. We should be 2-0. Just
No, 100%.
different tweaks. So To me, yes, this team is better than the Jaguars until proven otherwise.
Personnel, yes,
This
100%.
this is the test right here. This is the Jaguars test. If they are better than us, they gotta beat us. And the only way to beat it, you're right. If we're asked, then they should beat us. And then this is the test right here. You there?
Yeah, I was reading the comment. No, 100%. I see what you're saying on that one. I'm not saying personnel wise, yes, Texans are better. When it comes to coaching wise, is what I was kind of going with that whole situation. What I was saying.
Yeah. No, I agree with that too. Yeah, that's for what I'm saying.
Yeah, no, we on paper we should have a even how we saw how Denver has been acting here lately. We could potentially have a number one defense, and it's looking that way because we're limiting fucking points and everything. But what's that worth when we have a 32 offense?
No, I get that, but hopefully, only thing that's changed is through the week. So hopefully we can do it. Uh,
Yeah,
with that being said, this is the worst part of the show. It's because it's the end. I'll start with you, Ryan. Tell us where we can find you on social media, so that way you can tell us what you got cooking and we can support
pardon, say that again.
you. Where can we find you on social media? What you got cooking? That way we can support
Well, I'm a cooker. I love fucking cooking some barbecue, but just find me on old Facebook, Ryan Yalsey, and I'll be over on some the Texan pages and on 610 listening and try and get on that page as well, talking on the radio.
you. All right. And what about you, Mr. Honcho?
Good show tonight, fellas, man. It's always good kicking it with my boys, man. Ryan, appreciate you coming out, man, and putting your insight on your opinions and what we should do to be a successful team moving forward, man. With that being said, man, y'all can follow me anytime, any day, man. H Town Huncho on X, Huncho Johnny on Instagram. Again, like Matt always say, Crenshaw, we're gonna continue to put out a lot of good content, man. Hopefully this night was successful for everybody and we talk some good ball. Next time you see us, I'm talking about that Jags win. So, hey, much love to all the fans, my boys on here, man. Good talking to y'all, man. Y'all, Texas still to this day, man. Go Texas.
All right, Crenshaw, talk to him, brother.
Um, did you say Ryan Gosling?
Shit, if I look like that, you think I'll be here? I do. I do want to say one more thing. It said save Aziz for this game. Protect that man at all costs.
Right.
Yeah.
All right, Crenshaw, talk to us,
Nah,
brother.
but man, like you can find me at Fifth Ward Crenshaw everywhere.
Yes, sir. And follow our brother that had to get off for daddy duties. Keno at here, Ken out everywhere, even on YouTube. Follow myself at A1 Day One Texans. I'll be writing some articles, so definitely check it out on the Fan Battle website. And like Honcho says, support the show, Texas Fan Battle everywhere. We got some great stuff coming. We are, even though people hate our opinions, especially Crenshaw, we're still gonna put it out there because it needs to be heard. If you don't like them, you know what they said, fuck them. We're
Right, right, right.
we're gonna continue being us. I'm with Honcho. You'll see us next week when we're 1-2, kicking that Jaguars ass. Until then, you stay blessed. Have a wonderful night. We'll see y'all next week.
I'ma calm down. Won't chop it up. There's an H